Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Human Interaction Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Hambone Hambleton, and tonight we are doing a very special Christmas Eve episode. It'll be released on Christmas Day, but, you know, who the fuck cares? Right now I have with me my good friend, Chad Schreppel. Hi, Chad.
What's up, Andrew? Happy to be here, man.
Oh, we're at my parents' house. We're doing like a kind of Friendsmas type thing, because we're all alone. We're all alone in the world, and all we have is each other. And this guy said he could give me at least 10 minutes of content. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get you 10 minutes of content.
10 minutes of gold. Let's clarify that real quick.
Fucking gold, dude. You can like really talk into that mic, by the way. You don't, yeah, there you go.
Like this? Is this good?
Oh yeah, perfect.
I actually think I was just saving it until like someone else filled this seat.
Well,
But
it doesn't look like anybody else
we'll
is
get-
coming to that seat.
We'll get
so.
some guests here.
Well, eventually.
It's a good
for sure.
hour.
For sure.
We had our bellies are full with like Christmas food and good spirits and
as I burp up apple pie and ice cream, dude.
the biggest plate I've ever seen.
I did not.
By the way, for the listeners, his mother served it up, and it was the
She was
biggest
like, "I know my
serving-
boy.
Biggest
I know my
serving
boy."
for the youngest.
This is my big growing boy. He needs a lot of pie and ice cream.
He's
baby.
home.
I'm not complaining about it either, because damn, that was a good apple pie.
But we should quit being selfish and say Merry Christmas to everybody. And
Yeah, dude.
we're super pumped about being here tonight. This was 100% my idea, right? So I hear Andrew's podcast.
Look at this guy taking over already. I like it.
I don't really want to
like
take
it,
over.
Shrek.
I just want to tell everybody why we're doing what we're doing. And
Yeah, that's always good. Inform the listeners for
yeah.
sure.
And
yeah.
I said, look, you got your podcast equipment? He said, sure do. And I said, I'll give you a good hot 10 minutes. And he said, I need an hour. I said, I don't know that I can do that, but here we are. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Cheers to you, bud.
Cheers. So why did you want to sit down and do this, dude? Like what motivated you to want to be on the cast?
Well, listen, man. In the day and age of podcast and vlogs, you see them everywhere. So, like, I just want to participate in one, and now I have the forum to do that. A good friend of mine is doing it himself.
Make sure you're talking into that mic.
I apologize.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine is doing it himself, and I figured, let's do it.
Yeah.
It's
dude.
Christmas. It's Christmas in Lebanon. Here we are.
Hell yeah, dude. Christmas in Lebanon. 50 degrees. 50 degrees and sunny today. That's how I picture Christmas for sure.
It's crazy, right? So we're skiers, right? You
Right,
come in.
yeah.
I said to my wife, we're walking out, I'm like, are we going to Easter dinner or Christmas dinner?
Yeah, dude.
Which one are we doing?
For real. It was a beautiful day today.
It was fantastic.
And it's the middle of December. Like we're officially in winter now.
It's
we're after the solstice.
Winter solstice was a couple
Yeah.
of days ago.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And
Every
here we
day
are.
gets longer,
Yeah.
brighter
and
out.
warmer,
Yeah.
apparently. Apparently we're I mean,
I
say global warming is a myth, but
I don't
you know.
I don't buy it. I mean, I'm seeing unicorn poop laying on your
Yeah.
on your floor.
We did Pollyanna earlier. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Pollyanna. There are a lot of different names for it, but it's a gift exchange where, you know, that whole game. Everybody has their variation of that fucking game. I'm not going to explain the rules to you, but I did get I got a pooping unicorn, and it basically just poops out foam rainbow balls, and I'm okay with it. That's what I needed in my life for sure.
It was like first gift, no one stole it. And
Uh-oh.
it was fantastic. And Alex is coming to the podcast table. He almost stepped in unicorn poop on his way here.
Almost stepped right in. You almost.
I missed it.
But he's here.
This is my brother Alex, by the way. Welcome to the podcast, dude.
Hello.
Yeah, we didn't quite get 10 minutes yet.
No?
Yeah, you're gonna have to
No, but we're
get into that mic a little bit.
Get a little bit closer is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Welcome to the cast,
A
bud.
hot 4:45 so far.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The hottest. The
It's our
hottest.
intro. Wait till the outro.
We might as well be walking on the sun right now.
So Andrew was asking me about like why I wanted to be on a podcast, and I said, "Listen, I've listened to a lot of podcasts, a lot of vlogs. Actually, ask your brother." I said to him one time, "I'm like, dude, Watch these guys. They talk about golf. They've quit their day jobs. They literally talk about golf every day. They do vlogs. And I'm like, you want to do something? And then crickets.
Crickets.
I got nothing back.
That's I mean it is a viable thing in 2020 basically to make
It's
digital
a viable
media.
thing to make it,
Yeah.
not to make money off of it.
Oh no, it's totally viable. Like Patreon is completely viable form of making money off of anything creative. But you have to be good, and you have to have a fan base, which I don't. So,
But I think the West Coast boys can grab a fan cast for it if you want it.
Ooh, the West Coast boys.
Not those East Coast boys.
Not
though.
those East Coast
Fuck
boys.
the East Coast. Well, no, wait, no. Fuck the West Coast, dude. What am I saying?
So before
Fuck the
before
West
we
Coast.
go too far with the East Coast West Coast thing, maybe you should tell your listeners what that means.
East Coast, West Coast is actually the east side, west side of the Susquehanna River. For your more geographically inclined clientele, my geographically inclined clientele, the Susquehanna River. Well, it starts in Cooperstown, New York, and it kind of winds its way through New York State, and then it comes all the way down through Pennsylvania, and it ends up in the Chesapeake Bay. And the capital of Pennsylvania is Harrisburg, and that is a city that is pretty much split in half by the Susquehanna River. So you have people that live on. Well, no,
Harrisburg's completely on the East Shore.
it is completely
And I'm
on the
actually going to
East Shore,
interrupt
but
the host here for a second because this really
the
isn't-
Harrisburg area is split in half
This
by
really isn't the East Coast
Susquehanna.
West Coast thing that I was referencing. So we're on a ski trip one time. We're in Vermont. We invited
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
We
I wasn't
invited
there for
one
that
of Andrew's
Now we're
good
talking
friends.
about shit on my podcast that I wasn't present for.
But-
What the fuck, dude?
But you invited me on your podcast, so it's free reign. You said. So,
You kind of pressured me into setting this all up and doing a podcast, but you know, go
so
ahead.
Do you want me to finish the story?
Yeah, absolutely. You still got almost 3 minutes of content to give me.
So we'll finish the story. So
East Coast bacon.
So East Coast bacon. So shout out to JR. So we go to Vermont, Southern Vermont, and we get a bunch of buddies to go up there. A bunch of normal people that go. I say normal people. A bunch of regulars that go on trips with us.
Yeah, none of us are normal.
A couple people that don't go on trips with us regularly, and then some folks that we invite that can't go but actually go on this trip. So we go to Southern Vermont. It's I don't know. I'd say an average trip. You, Alex?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. And it's late night. We're drinking. We have a fire going on in this little cabin in the woods in Southern Vermont. It's fun. And you get one of Andrew's good friends up there, and he's drinking
Good
shots
friends.
after shot after shot. And
The cat's going for the wrapping paper.
cat's
right
going
now.
after
By the way,
wrapping paper.
if
It's
I had-
Christmas Eve, by the way.
I wish I could give you video content right now, listeners, because everybody wants to see a cat going after wrapping paper more than they want to listen to us fucking
Yeah.
talk. But
Talk about bacon.
yeah,
So we're in Southern
East
Vermont.
Coast bacon.
It's fantastic. It's really cold. Not much fresh snow. And so our
A lot
friend,
of fresh ice, though.
a lot of fresh ice. And,
Nice.
and our friend, it's a good friend of Andrew's, our gracious host, starts to talk about
is he a
this.
junior? Is
Ta-
this
yeah,
this
this
a
is
junior?
JR.
Okay.
Starts to talk about this friend divide that Alex and I are quite unsure about at this time, right? And he says East Coast and West Coast, and we're saying, what do you mean? He said, you know, the East Coast boys are ride or die, and the East Coast boys are our gracious host Andrew, Lesser, aka Dan Heisey, JR, aka Popcorn Jr.,
Shout out.
aka Dan, Nathan Donor. Anybody else on that East Coast?
It's,
Dr. Chim
Do-
Richards.
Dr.
yeah, but
Chim.
now he's downtown Chim. He's urban Chim.
Urban
Urban
Chim.
Chim.
Get it right.
Urban Chim.
Yeah.
And so apparently the West Coast boys is Andrew, or excuse me, that's a disgrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an East Coast boy.
Alexander Hamilton, Chad Truppel, yours truly, James Heisey, and then anybody else that they feel compelled to throw in that group whenever they want.
Normally they're successful, moneyed,
Yeah.
organized.
Yeah.
Elite.
Elite.
Elitist,
You
elite,
can call us
Yeah.
that.
capitalist pigs is what I'll say, but you know. Go
No.
ahead.
No.
Continue the joke.
Fully formed adults.
Yeah, fully formed adults.
Yeah, where's the fun in that, dude?
We have a lot of fun. But any event, so we're cooking breakfast late
We
night.
do have fun.
And we have this cooking show, and then this whole thing about East Coast, West Coast comes out. And I just can't wait until JR listens to this podcast because it's all about me calling him out on this podcast on Christmas
won't.
Eve.
I don't think he actually listens to this.
But
by the
we'll
way. I
we'll
don't-
make sure he listens to this episode. But in any event, so East Coast West Coast is formed. But listen, we're saying fuck the divide, and here we are, East Coast West Coast, sitting across the table Christmas
Yeah.
Eve, and we're saying cheers, love you, Merry Christmas.
Da, 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 da. Is that it?
It's back to you, bud.
Oh, it's back to me. Well, shit, dude. You said you had 10 minutes ago. Ah, you made 10 minutes. You did make 10 minutes.
Officially.
10 and a half. Yeah,
Keep asking
fuck yeah,
questions.
dude.
I'm here, and my wife's here too. She said she would pin shit as well.
Yeah, dude. If anybody wants to come on,
Pinch it.
I'm cool. She'd pinch it. we did some fun shit tonight. We did a little Pollyanna action, which we talked about earlier. But there were some really good gifts in there, actually. Some really useful shit. Alex, what did you end up? What was your favorite Pollyanna gift?
Probably the 3 rolls of bubble tape
Fuck yeah, dude! 18 feet of bubble gum.
or the 500 Q-tips. I'm torn.
Well, I mean, those are very useful for me at home and at work, actually. I use Q-tips a lot at work
For what, Andrew?
for cleaning gauges.
Okay.
Same with the screwdriver set I got. That was probably my favorite. Well, no, the pooping unicorn was definitely my favorite because I'm a child. I'm not a fully formed adult.
And Alex on his way here almost stepped on unicorn poop.
He did almost step on
Almost.
unicorn poop.
It's right there.
It is right there. I left
Oh, I
it
see it.
out for the cat. The cat can have the unicorn poop to play with. Shrep, what was your favorite?
My favorite gift, I think it was the drain, the clogger. Have you ever seen one of these things?
I've seen them in stores. I've never used one.
So we had a sink at the house that was clogged for a while, and we've tried all the remedies, whether it's Drano, vinegar, baking soda, salt, pick one.
Yeah.
And they were all moderately successful until the wife grabbed one of these jagged, drained the cloggers. And it was fantastic, and it worked. And this one, by the way, is about
Is much longer.
much longer.
Yeah.
Like, much longer
This one's designed for big,
penetration.
Big, yeah. This one's getting deep
It's
in there.
it's getting deep and penetrating, and
So-
it's fantastic. So that's my favorite gift, and it actually is pretty unique, and I loved it.
So it wasn't the unicorn ears and horn that your wife got? Like a little role playing going on?
So you asked me what my favorite gift was. She'll
Yeah.
tell you that,
Sure.
and then there's a couple other gifts that she got, and
Yeah.
It's a good combination of gifts.
It was ironically, or maybe more coincidentally, very, very apropos gifts for everybody, I think.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Mom, come say hi. Come say hello. No.
Oh,
Mom
Kathy's
was
shy.
already
Kathy's shy.
Gonna
tonight.
have to edit that out.
way far. Fuck it, dude. This is
The
this
mom
is-
rejection.
Oh my god, I didn't think of it that way. Now I'm just sad. Now I'm just sad. I don't know. I mean, this is gonna be a 15-minute Christmas special, dude, Nickelodeon style. We got one episode, 15 minutes in.
Well, I think Alex and I need to call our wives in here sooner or later, because Tara will give you some gold.
Yeah, well, and I can always pause it too. It's not like I can just go boop boop, and we're paused, and then I can come
we're-
right back in.
Alex and I are rookies to this podcast thing, but I actually enjoy
I'm
it.
a fucking rookie
thoroughly.
too, dude. Like, what? Do you, just because I put 6 episodes out and 20 people listen to my podcast doesn't mean I'm a
20.
fucking.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got 150 downloads. I think I've hit
yeah?
I've hit 150 with the first.
Okay.
Well, we're
6
putting West Coast out
episodes.
here, so maybe we
Yeah,
double that.
We
Ooh.
are. We got the West
fucking
Coast
West
audience.
Coast out there. Yeah. If these go bigger than the
We
fucking
don't make our bacon with Cheetos.
well,
So-
who makes
so
their
hold
bacon
on.
with
Yeah,
cheese?
so
Nate.
Great follow-up question. So, Alex, explain. There's two
Yeah,
occasions.
explain that
There's
to
two
me. 'cause
occasions.
I wasn't there for
Actually,
that.
I should clarify. It's an omelet with Cheetos. That's what he was making the second time around. So, omelet, cheese, Cheetos, popcorn as well. Popcorn Junior.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
doesn't sound that bad. Sounds pretty festive.
Yeah, it's not.
me.
It's not what you would normally do.
It's
but
Christmas omelet.
Yeah.
That's what.
No, but it was in the middle of August. So
This is a bachelor
Yeah.
party omelet. Like,
Oh, is this down in DC?
yeah,
Oh,
you were probably locked on the roof.
I was
at the
locked on
moment.
the roof
Yeah,
at that point.
yeah,
Yes. Yep.
Well, actually locked on the roof, but I found him in the morning on the top landing.
Oh yeah, I made it. I made it
in the fetal position, and I almost tripped on him and fell 4 flights of stairs downstairs.
Yeah.
That was after.
Not sunburned, surprisingly.
No, I had a little sunburn for
Okay.
sure. I could feel it, but yeah, no, that was I Eskin came up and didn't wake me up. Just came up, smoked a cig, and left the door unlocked for me. Which,
Let him back in.
yeah, again, I appreciate it because when I woke up,
Eskin's West Coast, by the way.
but he's farther east than any of us besides Alex.
It's not about geographic.
Yeah, it is not. It is not geographic at all.
It's Nate. Nate doesn't even know what Pennsylvania looks like.
It's attitude. It's the
Yes.
attitude that you. It's how you carry yourself.
Exactly.
Are you a fucking piece of shit? Then you're West Coast.
No,
Are you
it's
super
the opposite.
cool? Are you super
It's the
cool
opposite.
and like everybody likes you? East Coast.
Are you totally disheveled? East Coast.
Well, yeah, but that's why everybody likes you.
Yeah.
If you're too uppity and you give off this air of elitism, then you're West Coast and no one fucking likes you.
He's got 20 listeners on this podcast. We double it. That's West Coast.
Dude, not even the Oscar-winning fucking director doubled my shit. Although my friend Jamie did do pretty good for my numbers. They shared it on all of their social media shit, and it was I spiked.
They actually have some fans.
I spiked, yeah. Fans besides me, which you don't see out at the shows. I don't know where they all fucking are, but if you're listening to this, if this carried over, maybe go see the band that you like live, dude. Don't be a douchebag. All right, on to the next thing. Because East Coast supremacy. That's what we're talking about. East Coast way better than West Coast.
It's actually about Christmas.
No. This is my podcast. All right, I decide what the topics are.
Listen, if you want to talk about East Coast, West Coast, I'll do that all day. Let's go.
I still want to figure out. I think I was awake for this East Coast omelet. To be honest, I think I told him not
Which one?
to. The one in D.C. I think I was
Yeah.
still awake for that, and then I saw the ingredients that he.
I mean, I have it
Nate's-
all on video.
Yeah,
so-
Nate's. Oh, then I wasn't there for
I
it.
have,
for
I have a
sure.
question. So on this podcast, are you able to put links, like video links, inside of it?
Yeah, I can. I can not. I mean,
So-
not like while they're listening to this, they can be like, I can't broadcast the link into their brain, but
Clearly,
that would be sweet.
but
right?
so now-
that would be pretty fucking
So
cool.
like you could say at the end with the credits, you'd be like, "Hey, click
Yeah,
this
yeah.
link. You can see the cheesy omelet."
yeah. Oh, you still have the video?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have both videos.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So yes, we can publicize Nate's terrible cooking skills
Nice,
if we want.
nice.
East
nice.
Coast, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
East Coast bacon, East Coast omelet.
Listen, we take risks on
Trash
the East
Coast.
We take risks. We fucking live life to the fullest.
Yes.
We're not sitting in our.
Our host has the
Maseratis.
hiccups.
Yeah, dude. Again, giant plate of pie a la mode. It's not
Very
sitting too
large.
well. Not
Very
sitting too
large.
well with me. Too many people in the kitchen to do whippets with the whipped cream, though. Unfortunately, dude. That no lie. When I was still living here, after every holiday, there was still a whipped cream can left over, and undoubtedly, it was
Wham, wham, wham.
it was still back in the fridge the next holiday, and we go to use it, and it's like, wait, why is this not? Why is this just like not working anymore? Oh yeah, because I did all the whippets out of it.
So I was just laughing because the cat was after the unicorn poop.
Cat was going after the unicorn poop.
She left it alone though.
She did. It must smell delicious though. She's like, no, I don't like that. She wouldn't eat shrimp earlier. What kind of fucking cat doesn't like shellfish, dude?
How about it? So tonight we had prime rib, we had shrimp cocktail, literally cocktail in a glass. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Whiskey snifter. Or brandy
We had some
snifter.
scalloped potatoes. We had some cooked corn. Is that how you would describe that? Or candy corn?
No, it was
we had
cream, carrots and
Oh,
cream peas.
I meant candy corn
With pearl
Or
onions in it.
Well, I said corn again.
Yeah, we had candy corn.
Can-
No. We just had a big
Is it-
bowl of candy
is it
corn with
Halloween?
our Christmas dinner.
Is this Halloween? What I meant to say was cooked carrots. Would you like? So, what is your favorite Christmas dinner, by the way?
This is a pretty good one. I'm partial to ravioli though. That's a family tradition. we hand make 120 ravioli. Mom makes the sauce from scratch. Starts at 8 in the morning. Lets it fucking simmer all day. That's my favorite because that's the tradition for me. What about you guys?
Says the guy who ate a caveman slab of prime rib tonight.
Oh,
so.
it was delicious, and yeah,
Fred Flintstone for anybody
Fred
who doesn't understand that equation.
That's how I referred to
There's
it.
queen cut, there's king cut, and there's caveman cut.
This was a California king cut.
Yeah.
This was the Eastern California.
Here comes the insert of the East Coast here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I can't.
AKA Savage.
Right?
So
Right?
my favorite actually would be last year is the homemade raviolis. I actually got a text today from Alex and said prime rib. And I was like, sweet. That's fantastic. And I told my wife, she goes, what?
No
ravioli?
Dude, that's a DeGenny family recipe. That goes back generations.
I'm grateful for the invite. Any like hot meal on Christmas Eve is fantastic. Not everybody can say that. And
yeah, dude.
you put that on top of a booze and a gift exchange that was comical is fantastic.
We had a lot of fun tonight for sure. But speaking of meals for people, I got to give a shout out here. I doubt anybody, either of them or any of their listeners actually listen to this, but the Dad Meat podcast, they have such a good community of men. Like, if I had to describe it in one way, it's positive masculinity. This dude a couple weeks ago, who's part of like the fan group, was just like, hey, if you know anybody that needs a meal in the Philly area on Christmas Eve, let me know. I guess the dude owns a restaurant. I'm not sure. I don't know him that well, but there was confirmation that he delivered meals to families of fucking 12 people tonight for free, no charge, just because this podcast created a community of men lifting themselves and other men up. I mean, it's
fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, and I don't do shout outs that often, but like I feel like they deserve one on Christmas Eve for getting meals to people. If you don't listen to that podcast, you definitely should. And Rainey and Butterly are more than welcome to come hang out with me anytime. I'll grab those coattails. I'll ride them to fame. Fuck yeah, dude. No, I love those guys though. I really do love those dudes.
No.
Anyway,
Kudos.
shout outs done. Way to go, Dad Meat. Getting food on the table for people who really need it. That's awesome. Alfred Pancino, I think was the guy's name. Shout out, dude. Anyway, yeah, now we got quiet because I fucking, dude. This is crazy that like we're sitting in the library in the house that I grew up in. That is, I mean, next Christmas we're not going to be here.
It's a great podcast location, by the way.
It is actually awesome. I feel it feels very intellectual. There are what's the first book you see, Alex? He's turning around, looking back, grabbed a book. A Complex Fate, which Gustav Stickley and the Craftsman Movement by Barry Sanders. No shit, dude.
That's your old man's book.
Not only does he run the football,
Not only does he
builds
run
houses.
it. Yeah, dude. The Craftsman Movement. That is totally a book Dad would have because he
It's right next to the bungalow.
he pretty much rebuilt this entire house and built my house.
Tell the
helped build
listeners how old
Alex's
this house is. Like, this original house is
1903, I think is
1905.
Yeah,
And you guys were how old when you guys moved in here?
It was 1985.
I wasn't born yet.
Sparkle in somebody else's eye. I'm not sure whose. I was 7 months old.
Yeah.
You ate out of coolers and pots, like, right?
Coolers and pots.
Didn't you tell me this? Like, you were sitting in the backyard of the kitchen that was studded. You just figured out something to eat.
I don't know.
Yes.
You might have been
This
talking
is a different origin story.
Yeah, you might have been talking to our dad about it.
Yeah, they didn't gut this house.
I mean, they
The story is when they
all
moved
but
in,
gutted it.
The stove didn't work.
They ordered
There
pizza.
were dead. Yeah, there were dead mice in the stove.
Yeah.
And the heat went out, and they ordered pizza down from Palumbo's down the street.
Palumbo's, right next to Hills and the
Yes.
arcade when Hills still existed and the arcade was still there.
And Giant was there too.
There was a Giant there that then became. I was just talking
Now
to
Dunham's.
It is now Dunham's. It was Playtime Family
right down
Fun
the street?
Center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where the Home Depot is now.
That was Hills. That was Hills.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The Home Depot was Hills. I was just talking about this a couple episodes ago with
Way to
another.
repeat your content.
Yeah, here we are, though.
Dude, that's all that-
last
that's all that
Christmas in
happens.
this house, though.
Yeah, last
Back
Christmas
to the Christmas thing.
in the house that I spent my entire life in until I was
Like age 32.
19. Until I was 19, then I moved to LA.
Here comes
And then you moved back.
Here
And then I
comes,
moved back.
Here comes Big Brother shitting on Little Brother.
And
And
then
then you moved out.
West
and
Coast
then I
on
moved
East
out,
Coast.
and then I moved back
Back.
when I was I lived here from age 0 to age 19. Then I moved to LA. Then I moved back here. Then I was here for 3 years, and then I got my own place, my first apartment. And then 3 years later, I moved back for a little bit, and then I moved out, and I haven't been back since. And yeah, this is I still sleep in my childhood bedroom when I'm back here. I will go out of my way to go sleep in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the ordinary attic, though, by the way. for the
No, it's not.
listeners.
It was. I was pretty lucky when I was in high school because Alex was in college. So I basically had my own 2-bedroom apartment up there. My parents didn't bother me. I went up there and hung out every night by myself with friends, whatever. Basically had my own 2-bedroom apartment. Don't worry, that's not being picked up. Again, these mics are $20 microphones.
hey,
if
so-
you're not
they're
right
very good, is
on
what
it,
you're
Let's,
saying.
let's talk to the.
they're not bad for $20. But
Tell the audience what we were just laughing about, though.
what were we just? Oh, there's just drunk ladies screaming in the kitchen.
Because it's Christmas Eve.
Standard
It's
Christmas
Christmas
Eve.
Eve. Yeah. we got Chad's wife, Alex's girlfriend, my date for the night, which is a
6-year-old woman.
6-year-old woman, longtime family friend, Bev, my girl. She got a beer belt tonight. That's what she wanted, Pollyanna. And let me tell you, dude, I couldn't ask for a better date for Christmas.
So here, my wife is
Here's Chad's wife, Tara. Say hello,
Tea
Tara.
sizzle.
Well, hello.
You can lean in and talk a little bit.
I felt like I heard Chad's wife, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, we were just talking about who's screaming in the
the
kitchen
kitchen.
Oh,
earlier.
that would be me.
Yeah. What was so funny?
I don't remember.
Applesauce.
Applesauce.
brain. Yep.
You know, my
mhm.
wife, applesauce brain is pretty common.
Yep. I
Okay.
can't remember shit.
Stay
Okay.
tuned, though. We'll elaborate in further episodes. Future
For sure.
episodes.
When they start their own podcast,
Yes.
you'll be able to
You got
tune
it.
into them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
They
talking
call it the Unicorn
hey,
Podcast.
we're talking a lot about Christmas and things that we've done tonight in the past. Do you have any like fond memories of Christmas that you want to share with the listeners?
Yeah, it's a Christmas Eve special.
Christmas. No. Well.
What's your favorite cartoon, babe?
Oh, I used to love watching the Flintstones Christmas. That was my favorite. We watch it every year on Christmas Eve, and I still watch it to this day.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
My favorite.
And we got to have. I had a fucking Fred Flintstone cut of prime rib tonight. We were just talking
You
about that.
did.
Yeah, dude.
I love me some Fred Flintstone.
It was like like if you put that on our car, it would have flipped right over at the drive-in. It would have been
Yes.
Yeah.
Andrew was pedaling his car here barefoot from underneath.
Dude, I was
Yes.
struggling. I was struggling hard. It was a big piece of prime rib, but
Mhm.
I ate it all because I'm a big boy.
And it was
Big boy.
delicious.
It was delicious. My mom had never cooked prime rib before, and she fucking nailed it.
She did.
So
She did a
nailed
fantastic
it.
job.
Mhm.
yeah,
Delicious. You wouldn't have known it was her first time.
right?
Yes.
Perfectly pink, right in the
Mhm.
middle, just a little bloody.
Mwah. Good
Mwah.
job, Mom.
Yes.
Muy bueno.
Muy bueno. Bellissima. Très bien. I'm just going through different languages now. That's all. What? What do you?
I was trying to say you're at 29 minutes, so you might as well wrap it up and make it a solid 30.
Yeah. Well, all right.
He wasn't picking up my hand.
I wasn't.
So.
He
Dude,
was
I-
not picking up what you
I
were
thought
putting
we.
down.
I do hour-long
We
episodes.
can
dude.
keep going here. I actually should
We don't
take
have to
this
keep
host
going.
because Andrew's terrible at asking questions. It's a podcast.
All right, so anyway, this has been Human Interaction. I'm your host, Andrew Hambone Hambleton. With me, I have my friends Tara, Chad Schreppel, Tara Schreppel and Chad Schreppel, my brother, Alex Hambleton. We're in my parents' house. Last Christmas in the house. So I'm glad we got to record this here. Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Come lift your arms and praise me.